Hi, welcome back to Tony's World. Today we are at VTI Specialized in Indianapolis, Indiana, talking to Mr. John Knight here. John and I, we were talking about our business plan here at VTI. So there's a lot of new things that are getting ready to take place here at VTI and so John, can you help me out on some of the new ideas here?
You know, we're really looking forward to a very successful 2017. We're expecting a revenue growth about 15% next year. How we're going to do that is based upon what our current customers are, and of course new business that with new equipment that we have. Mr. Vogel, the owner of our company, is looking to update our equipment. There's some of the older tractors that we're going to replace, so on down the line. But our biggest initiative this next year is going to be safety. In December next year, everyone's going to have to be on electronic logs. Part of our goal is we currently have about 55 pieces of equipment out of our 85 that either have GPS on them or e-logs in them now. So we're trending up to make sure that we make that accomplishment. You know, one of the things that I think that's also really going to help us this year, our books are really full. Concrete work is going to be extremely strong. Indianapolis is a great place. We are at the crossroads of the nation, and it surely proves each and every year. So we appreciate everybody's help, and we're always looking for good business, and we'll do you a good job.
And I think, John, you touched on something there with in December of 2017, you touched on some of the new safety regulations, you know, with the new GPS and the new onboard logs and stuff. So I think that is going to really change the whole trucking industry within itself with all the regulations and stuff, because always in the past, a driver could just continue to drive and drive and drive. And now with these new regulations, I think it's going to, with that limited amount of hours, I think it's going to put a lot of people on a different playing field. Right?
I think what you'll find, everyone in the trucking business, of course, operates underneath the same regulations, so the playing field is supposed to be the same. The problem that we have in our industry today is a driver can only work so much in a week, and with that in mind, if it's not productive, if it's taken away from his driving time, then it affects what his payroll is. A current issue that we have today, and we always will have, is drivers, availability of qualified drivers. And you know, it's just like putting them in a funnel. You know, the number keeps keeping on getting smaller and smaller each year. So, and what we're going to find is, you know, the good drivers are going to be harder to get because of CSA score regulations based upon where they live, home time. There's all these factors that come into play now in hiring drivers. But with e-logs, everyone's going to be supposedly on the same playing field, meaning that you know, they can only work so much, and then they have to have the rest. It's surely understandable because our first responsibility is to protect the public, Tony, and you know, that's what the regulation is supposed to mean. We'll just have to see how it works.
Right. Well, there you have it, folks. Here, just be sure that you watch for our next episode here with VTI Specialized. Thanks for tuning in with us today and watching our show.